Hello there. Welcome back to another WyattzWorld Extra, everybody. Today's video, we are going to be doing another request that's been requested for a while, and I've just been putting it off. What is that request, you guys may ask? Well, I'm sure you can tell by the title. It is ranking all the Star Wars characters. I do want to point out that the list I found is just the most manageable for me because I'm still relatively new. I don't know everybody. I know a good chunk, but I don't know the side characters and stuff like that. So, one quick thing before we hop into the video, head over to gfuel.com, use code WyattzWorld, save yourself a discount on any G Fuel product. And let's rank the Star Wars universe. Okay, here we are back at the tier list. Starting at the top, we are going to have the elite characters. Below that, we'll have the great characters. Below that, we'll have the solid characters. Below that, we'll have the indifferent / I don't care about them characters. And then, of course, at the bottom is a special place for those who just suck. I don't think we need to waste any more time. I think we can hop right into it. And we are going to start off with somebody that I fucking don't know. All right, so it's these 5 at the bottom here to the right. I don't think I can put a name to them. And honestly, this girl too. But I know everybody else. So, starting with the first character, we've got R2-D2. He is fucking great. He's a droid. He doesn't have a lot of context. All he does is scream occasionally and fix things. But he's been through it all. He's seen it all. He's never left the good side. Moving on, we got Jar Jar Binks. He sucks. He absolutely sucks. I hated him the first time I saw him, and I still hate him now. Misa! Fuck you. Moving on, we got Anakin. He is elite. I think everybody can agree we all, get pretty heartbroken when the fucking turn happens, even though we've seen the movie 10,000 times. Moving on, we've got 3PO. Great. He might be elite. He's elite. 3PO is funny as hell, man. Brings much needed comedy into very dark situations. Moving on, we got Chewie. Great. What? That is the worst Wookiee attempt you'll ever hear. It's a big furball that carries around an exploding crossbow. Up next, we've got Dooku. I'm gonna say I don't care. I know he has a lot of backstory to learn, and like I said, he doesn't suck, but to me, he's just very bland. He's only in, the second and third movie, and probably the Clone Wars and Rebels, but I don't watch that shit. Up next, looks like we got a droid. I don't care. It's not R2, 3PO, or BB-8. I do not give a shit. Up next, we've got Vader. Probably arguably the greatest villain out of any movie ever. He is absolutely elite. I'll put him right next to Anakin. Following Vader, we've got Darth Maul. In my opinion, is the most underrated villain in cinematic history. Look at him. He looks awesome. Moving on, we got Palpatine. Solid. He's fine, but he's not cool like Vader and Maul. He just looks like an old fucking decrepit man. Up next, we got Jango Fett. Don't really care about him. He's pretty irrelevant. Like, not irrelevant, but he just doesn't show up. He's in the second movie for a little bit, and then he gets his head cut off. Following Jango Fett, we've got the almighty Boba Fett. He, I will say, is great. Now, I haven't watched the Book of Boba Fett, and I'm just into Mandalorian now. But I know if I dropped him anywhere below great, you guys would freak the fuck out. And I'm sure I'll love him once I see more of him. Moving on, we've got Finn. He's annoying, and I'm not wrong for saying that. Ray! Pretty much the only fucking thing he says through the 3 goddamn movies. But, I mean, he's a good guy. He's solid. Moving on, we got Grievous. I thought the concept of him was fucking awesome, man. 4 arms, 4 lightsabers, a robot. It's dope. Up next, we got Han Solo, the man. He's elite. Nobody will argue it. Nobody can. Following Han Solo, we've got BB-8. Solid. Not as cool as R2. Definitely not as cool as 3PO, but cool. Moving on, we got, this guy's a fucking, wasn't he? He's in one of the last movies, and he's, I think, the traitor that ends up getting killed or something. Fuck, I'll say indifferent. Following him, we've got Kylo Ren, who I thought was great. A lot of people like to shit on him. I don't know why. Thought he was a great villain. I actually didn't hate his turn. Moving on from Kylo, we've got Lando. Indifferent. Who's ever asking for Lando? Like, oh man, I hope Lando shows up. Up next, we got Luke Skywalker. Elite. They absolutely fucked his character in the last 2 movies, but he is still elite. Moving on, we got Mace Windu. He is my least favorite piece of fucking shit in this entire goddamn saga. He is the reason that Anakin turned into Vader because he was fucking intimidated. I'm done. I wish Anakin would have just chopped off the fucker's head. Following him, we've got Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obviously elite. Probably a lot of people's favorite Jedi, I would like to assume, and rightfully so. He's my favorite. Next character is Padme. Absolute smoke show. I'm gonna say solid. It's nothing against her, but like when I watch the trilogy, the first ones, like I don't ever look forward to watching any like Padme scenes other than the fact that she's fucking gorgeous. Moving on. Okay, this is a maybe. I think it's the person that was trying to kill Finn because she knew that he turned in the last 2 or 3 movies. If that's who I think it is, I fucking hate her. Following her, we've got Leia. Leia was great. We can all agree there. Little Leia and Kenobi. We got Carrie Fisher here. We got the CGI'd Carrie Fisher Fisher in the last 2 movies. All of them fine. Next character we got is Qui-Gon. He's my boy, man. I would say he's elite, but he's only literally been in 1 movie, but I do love Qui-Gon so much. Kinda spoil Kenobi now, but I'm super happy he's back. Moving on, we got Rey. Overhated for sure, but she's not like one of the best characters either. Rey's solid. She is solid. Following Rey, we've got, okay, I think her name is Rose, I know who she is, but I'm not sure of her name. It's the girl that catches Finn trying to leave, and then they end up having like a weird fucking romance, and I think she dies. Maybe not, I don't know. Either way, I don't give a shit about her. Moving on, we got Snoke. It's kind of hard to care about him when they just said fuck it and killed him off way too early. Up next is this guy. I don't remember his name, but I know he screws everyone over really hard in the 8th or the 9th movie, so I'm just gonna say he sucks. Following, drunk gambling man, we've got Poe. Poe was great. I liked him more than Finn. I liked him more than Rey. He just wasn't as annoying. Following Poe, we've got Yoda, obviously elite. Nobody needs to even defend me on that one. Everybody can consensually agree that he is amazing. Following Yoda, now this is another maybe. I think it's the girl Zora, maybe, that Finn goes back to his old planet or whatever and ends up finding her and she helps him. Anyway, she's a fucking badass if it's her. And the last character that I for surely know and am going to rank today, and I don't again know her name, but I hate her guts. It's the purple-haired bitch lady from number 8 who actually ends up destroying a dreadnought. Does the whole, Godspeed and then fours it through it. Saves a bunch of lives, but she was an absolute bitch. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is me ranking all the Star Wars characters that I'm comfortable with. How did I do? You guys disagree? Do you guys agree? Let me know in the comments. Star Wars has a very wide atmosphere to it, meaning everybody can come from different directions, so I am very curious as to what your guys' takes are on this. However, with everything being said, you guys know the drill. I'm gonna hop off and get this shit edited so you can watch it on time. I hope you guys all have a fantastic rest of your Monday, and as always, I will see you in the next video.